Hey friends, it's Kevin Gehring here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender here with your weekly real estate report. So let's go to the chart and see what's happening this week. Well, this week I wanted to do something just a little bit different before we get into a lot of the numbers. And what I've done is I put down here on the bottom a little arrow. Let's take a look at what the historic numbers have been going back 1 year in time. So if we take a look at what's happening right now, we can see that the blue line, the pending sales, has finally started to take a turn down. Whether that's going to continue or not sure. Also at the same time, the green line, which represents the available homes on the market, has actually has bottomed out, I guess we could say, for this week. Again, not sure what it'll do next week, but that's what got me to thinking, what's actually happening historically during this time of year, during the beginning of August. So if we look back 1 year, the beginning of August, we can see that really the amount of available homes kind of hits a plateau and was just sort of riding out before it started to take a fall in October. So it started to take a fall right there in about October. So we can go back another year. We can see that the available homes was climbing right up about, and it's still this time of year. And again, didn't start to fall off the charts until again in October. All right, go back another year. We're still climbing. And we can see that it starts to fall off in October. So we can keep going back and it's going to pretty much look the same way as we go back each year. So we have 2019, 18, 17, go back to 16. Again, we're climbing all the way up until this time of year, and then we start to fall down. So now if we take a look at the pending sales right now, we've just started to fall off. A year ago, still going strong, but started to fall off. A year ago, we were right in the middle of the fall off. Going back another year in the middle of the fall off, it had already started to decline, but not so sharply. So kind of gives you an idea of what we should be expecting versus what we are seeing. So again, we can go back to what we normally look at, which is our yellow line, which shows us the median sales price for the week. And we have been in quite a plateau for quite some time now. Median prices are holding steady. We'll take a look at our sales for this week. Sales are going obviously to follow our pending sales. Our pending sales have been climbing. Therefore, so have our sold properties. It's what to be expected, right? So we'll pull that one out of the way and take a look at what we've already talked about quite a bit here is our pending sales. Pending sales have finally taken a turn down. That's the second week in a row that we've seen a decline in pending sales. At the same time, we have finally started to see at least 1 week the slowdown of the amount of drop in homes on the market. So we maintained with what we had last week. But again, my point here is historically, this is the time when we start to see the available homes really start to fall off a cliff and start to dramatically decrease. So that begs the question then, how bad is it going to get? How low will this green line actually get? Or will the green line turn around and come back up? Again, historically, we have yet to see this since I've been keeping records of the amount of available homes start to climb in this time of year. This time of year, it starts to really drop off. And we're already at what to me is a historically low mark of available homes on the market. So it's going to be interesting again to see what's going to happen with the real estate market. So that's your report for this week on that. So let's talk about rates a little bit. Well, Freddie Mac is saying that for the 8th time this year, we've hit a record low in rates. Freddie Mac is reporting that their average rate is 2.88% with 0.8 of a point. That's for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. So I priced out a loan just a little bit ago. This would be for a refinance or purchase with 80% equity. And I came up with 2.5. Now, the interesting thing about that 2.5% rate is with this particular lender, that is the lowest rate they offer. It doesn't get any lower than that. So what they've done is they get to that low of a rate, 2.5, and then they say, we're not going to go any lower in rate, but we're going to start giving you money back on this rate. And what they're going to do at this point, they're going to give you 0.6 of a point, 0.6% of whatever your loan amount is back. So if you're looking at a $320,000 loan amount, you're looking at about $2,000 back, which is going to help pay for any upfront points, closing costs, and that's where you start to see more of these no-fee loans coming in. So 2.5%, that gives you an APR of 2.581%. And that is it for this week. Hey, if you're enjoying this, would you do me a favor and please hit the like and subscribe? And I hope to see you here next week.